Welcome to the ResumeManual.com. This video module is focused on the technique of perfecting your perspectives. Perfecting your perspectives refers to the technique of putting yourself in someone else's frame of mind and anticipating and understanding their frame of thought. This technique is powerfully important for your performance career. By understanding and anticipating the thoughts and actions of directors and casting agents, you will be able to gain the competitive edge in the audition and in your performance career. While this might be an easy concept to understand, many performers find it difficult to put this into practice. In regards to auditions, performers are often too concerned with dance routines, audition music, or worried about how the audition is going to play out. Instead, place the focus on controlling what is in your power to control. Perfecting your perspectives in an audition setting requires these 4 key steps. 1. Be prepared. 2. Know your history. 3. Switch it up. And 4. Unconscious control. Be prepared. While this is a Boy Scouts motto, it should also belong to every performer. Before you can even begin perfecting your perspectives, you must be completely and totally prepared. The audition doesn't begin when you walk through those theater doors or as you go on stage. It begins long before that. As a professional performer, you need to be prepared long before the day of the audition. Examples of this would be having a list of multiple audition songs completely memorized. You should have multiple audition clothes, shoes, and auditioning clothes prepared and ready with you. You should have already visited the audition location if you haven't been there before, and you should be warmed up both vocally and physically. In conclusion, you want to account for every detail and to be so utterly prepared that you do not have to think, worry, or distract yourself at the audition by worrying about any of these details. Number 2, know your history. Once you know that you are prepared, you need to get into the mindset of the directors and casting agents that will be auditioning for the current show or production. To successfully do this, you need to do your research. Most productions will post who will be auditioning them. Try to find out who the individuals are. If you already have worked with the directors and casting agents, then this step will be very simple. However, if they are new to you, then you need to begin finding out as much information as you can. Try to see what productions they have auditioned in the past. See if they have already produced the same show. Also, research the production itself to see how the show has been cast in the past. Look on the internet and do your research. It is important that you completely understand what roles are being auditioned for, who has played them before, what direction those roles were given, and use this information to influence your audition so that you take all the strengths and weaknesses that you have found throughout your research and use this to your advantage. This step is one of the hardest to master. Number 3, switch it up. This is the most important aspect of perfecting your perspectives. This step is a final culmination of all your practice, research, and mental preparations. At the audition, use this information to your advantage. For example, if you get to the audition and the other people auditioning are wearing the same style or color outfit as you, use one of the extras to stand out. Or if you are at a singing audition and then someone sings the same style of song or the same type, recognize this as an opportunity and take advantage of it. Use one of your other audition songs, so switch it up, and grab the director's attention or the casting agent's attention. Also, if they have you reading for a particular part in the production, your research will be able to give you direction and allow you to gain crucial insights into how the role should be played and what the director or casting agent is expecting. Number 4, unconscious control. Finally, remember that as much as possible, you should try to make all of these thoughts unconscious. This takes practice and preparation. The key point to remember is that at the audition, you need to remain in the moment at all times. Get out of your head and be fully at the audition. While you are currently auditioning, you do not want to be anticipating what the director might be thinking or consciously assessing your competition. You need to be focused solely on the audition and be in the moment. The only way to accomplish this is to make everything we have presented become unconsciously controlled. There is no magic or mystery to this, but you need to learn how to read a room full of people, learn how to be fully in the moment, and learn how to keep all of these skills under unconscious control so that you can gain the competitive edge. In conclusion, remember to use this advice to leverage your experience, training, and preparation to ace the next audition. Also, perfect your perspective so that you gain the competitive advantage. And lastly, remember that once all is said and done, and you have finished the audition, assess the entire process and critique yourself so that each time you get better and better and better. Mistakes happen, but they can also be avoided. Don't be afraid to make those mistakes, but recognize when you have made them and make sure that they don't happen a second time. Thank you once again for your time and attention, and break a leg.